Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I am Sam. I'm an artist and illustrator coming to you from Ireland. And this is another art video. I would like to show you all my drawings for Inktober and give you a little bit of an insight in each of them. If you are curious about what is Inktober or the materials I've used, the techniques and so on, I filmed a little video and I'm going to link it below in the description as well, so you can check it out. Because we have 31 drawings to go through, let's get started. Please consider to subscribe, like this video and send me any comment or questions in the comment section below. So this is the first one. The prompt here was dream, and I kind of decided to paint a little dreamy environment with butterflies, some glowing mushrooms, some rocks, something that I could kind of relate to a dream. Inktober day 2. The prompt here was spiders, and I really didn't want to paint a spider. So I ended up playing a little bit with masking fluid and draw a spider web in a kind of wintry environment to give a little bit of those vibes. I really like the red berries coming up and contrasting with a quite plain background. The next one is Inktober day 4, and of course the prompt is path. It's actually a little path down a pretty green forest, which I'm not mad about, but I think altogether looks quite well. If I go back, I would have left more of this negative space all around. Inktober day 4 we have dodge, and I really struggle with this prompt. I really didn't know what to paint, dodging a ball, and I started googling and I found that Dodge is as well a brand of motors, of tractors and cars. So yeah, I always wanted to experiment in painting a tractor. I never done that. I am very fond of Ian Farrelly's tractors, motors, old trucks, and I think this came out quite well. We're going ahead with a map, and of course this is a map of Dublin. It's not really accurate, but you get the idea. These are the Docklands, the city center. This should be O'Connell Street, which is like the main road, the Temple Bar, and yeah, I'm not mad about it, but I kind of like it at the same time, so yeah. This is golden. The prompt for this day was golden. I don't know if you can see the shimmering on the window. I did use a golden ink from Winsor & Newton. I thought it was a good idea to get once again the idea of the golden hours and the golden lights. So painting something really kind of dark with the golden spots. Although I'm not mad about the Winsor & Newton ink, so if you have any idea for a golden watercolor brand or ink that is actually shimmery gold, please let me know. We're going on with drip, and yeah, this was quite easy to paint little bellflowers with a dripping dew down the petals. I mean, it's quite simple, but I kind of like the fact that it's all white and we only have the pop of colors there. Then we go ahead with day 8, was a toad. Again, never painted a toad in my life. I'm not at all happy about this, but yeah, it's done. I think it's very monochromatic. If I go back, I would do the toad much more vibrant, or skip the rocks at all. Then we go on with day 9, which is bounce. So I was thinking here, do I really want to paint a bouncing ball? and my thought process was very messy for this painting, so I ended up searching animals that bounce, and I got the idea of this cute little fox. I think this is probably among the 31 paintings my most favorite, which is quite nice, and yeah, I really like it. I like the orange actually. We go ahead with day 10. We have Fortune. Now this needs a bit of an explanation. So this is a painting in the style of urban sketching of the Dogana Point in Venice. It's a little structure that back in the days was serving as the custom, the clearance, where the boats used to come in over here, down the river, and down the canal actually, and then clear all their custom in this building, in these offices. It's very big and quite beautiful as well. Now it's a museum. Now, what does this have to do with Fortune? So you see here there is a golden globe on the top of this custom building, which was used kind of to show the boats coming in, that acting like a beacon for the city. And on the top of this building there is the statue of Fortune. So I thought it was a clever idea to get some urban sketching done, and as well include the prompt for the day. We go on with Wonder. And this is probably, well, I'm saying this again, but it's one of my favorite paintings. These are the Three Sisters mountain, or the Lavaredo mountains, which is very close where I come from, and is absolutely a place of wonder. As well, playing with the word wonder and wonder, to discover something. So you get out of this cave and you discover the wonderful mountains there. It's yeah, really nice. I really enjoy painting this. We go on with day 12, which is spicy. I really couldn't think about anything to paint, so a little chili, cut enough, and you can see the inside of the chili and the outside. Once again, I played with masking fluid here, and the masking fluid kind of spread all around. You can see I retouched the red quite a few times because the masking fluid was just spreading. I am using Sminke masking fluid, and it's not really working well for me. So if you have any recommendation for masking fluid yourself, perhaps that comes in a little precise pen or a little nib type of thing, I would really appreciate that. I'm absolutely eager to try more masking fluid situation. We go on with day 13, which is a rise. I painted this actually very early in the morning, and there are some marks of actual coffee, and I decided to paint an espresso cup seen from above. Rise, morning rise, espresso, for me is all the same. As you know, I'm Italian, so I really enjoy a good cup of espresso first thing in the morning. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to rise. Then we have day 14, which is Castle. This is Cashel Rock in Ireland, or an interpretation of it. This arch here doesn't exist, but I really didn't want to paint a very boring castle, so I decided to put the castle into something a little bit more attractive painting wise, and it's a nice little illustration. I'm not sure I'm mad about it, but yeah, I do enjoy how I left the white space, the negative space all around here. We go on with dagger, and once again I didn't want to paint a dagger, a sword, so I was googling dagger and this beautiful dagger plant came out, and I thought was a good exercise for me, and as well something new that I haven't painted before, and a good interpretation of the prompt. Now, another explanation due. This is Angel. The prompt for today was Angel, which is day 16. And I'm very bad at painting human beings in watercolor. So painting an angel figure wasn't really happening. And so I decided to go a little bit abstract. This is Rome, it's Castel Sant'Angelo, which used to be, well, it's a very ancient painting, is a mausoleum for an emperor, a Roman emperor, then became a papal residence, then became a prison, then government palace, and all of it. Now I think it's a museum. So Angelo, it's the translation, and it's a nice little urban sketch. The thing that I don't like is this white space over here. Why would you leave a white space there? I don't know. By the way, if you want to see all of my painting, please follow me around Instagram, looking for Irish Farm Art. I would really appreciate it. Let's go on with 17, which is Demon. And once again we fall into the same situation. I'm not able to paint a human figure, so Demon, I was thinking about a representation in art of Demon, and I got this little gargoyle. This comes from the Duomo of Milan, which is quite nice. Going on, we have Sdle. One explanation due, and once again this is a view of the Passo Sella, which is another place very close where I live in Italy, or where I come from in Italy, and Passo Sella means the saddle base. It's this group of mountains. So I use the translation from the Italian word saddle to paint a little sketch of this. Now, another of my favorite. This is day 19, plump, and I painted this little chubby bear, which made me realize how much I love painting bears. You will see many more bears coming through. The next one will be just here, which is day 20, Frost, and of course a polar bear. I really like this, although I smudge a little bit of paint over there. We go on with day 21. Day 21, chain. Now, this could have been quite amazing as a painting, but I was kind of in a hurry. You will see in my next few paintings how much in a hurry I have been. So the chain that I kind of knew I wanted to paint for a while were these H&W cranes out of Belfast. These are the Docklands in Belfast, and these cranes are really famous and kind of iconic. By here, just on the left, is where they built the Titanic, so I found it was quite nice. Going on, we have Scratchy. This is not one of my favorite drawing paintings. It's a little dog scratching himself. I don't know. Although I do like a particular specific part of the painting, I am not mad about how it turned out altogether. Now, Celestial. You can find this full painting in the video I was mentioning before. The thing that I was thinking is a play on the celestial word, and blue. Celestial kind of mean bluish, so a lot of sea, a lot of sky, a little nice celestial place. This is a lighthouse out of Cornwall, but I could be wrong. Then we have a shallow. This is a disaster of a painting, but yeah, once again, I was in a hurry. You can see the same building of the Dogana that we saw before in the fortune prompt, and I decided to paint the lagoon and a little gondolier here. Shallow because, of course, the Venetian lagoon is very shallow. Day 25th, we have Dangeros, another cute chubby bear, kind of climbing through this rock. I do like this very much, although the expression of the bear is quite corrugated, which yeah, I could have done a little better there probably. But I do really enjoy this green flat background. We're almost at the end. Day 26, remove. Another piece of machinery, just to get the idea of removing rocks, material, and so on. I kind of like this. It's not that bad. Then Beast, I really couldn't find anything to paint, so yeah, this is quite easy and simple. It's a wildebeest, and yeah, still not completely crazy about this painting. Day 28, we have Sparkle, and here I didn't want to paint sparkles, I didn't want to paint something shiny, but I thought, what is more sparkling than snow, and the snow in kind of a sunset type of situation. On this painting I tried to apply different techniques. You can see a lot of smudgy with ink, which is actually wanted, and a lot of wet and wet without leaving too much of a negative space all around. I quite like this, it's not that crazy. Then we have, of course, Massive, and this is a play on the word massive once again. The bee is not massive, it's actually tiny, but the bees together are a massive organization, and as well the impact that a single bee brings on the environment is massive, so I thought it was quite interesting. You can see here I had the same problem with the masking fluid not drying on me. So once again, if you have any masking fluid recommendation, let me know. Last two. Day 30, Rush, and this is a train, because I thought Rush, the train is fast and a lot of people are commuting, so they are in a rush. All of those things brought together got me this little train. I like this painting quite a bit. I don't know if I should have painted the train at all or left it like this on the negative space side of the spectrum, but I'm enjoying very much the limited palette here. And finally we have Fire, day 31st. Fire-wise, a little hurricane lamp. I was really happy with this painting right before I took off the masking fluid, which destroyed the paper. I don't know why I kept using masking fluid going through all the paintings, but yeah, that was probably something I really wanted to experiment with. I have to say that as well, from my first painting to the last, the quality of the paper changed a lot. This because I used very good quality Arches paper for the first few, but I ran out of it, so I had to use whatever I could find in my stash, and these are very small paintings, so from an A4 size sheet I got 4 of them, and was quite economical and good actually. But yeah, the quality of the paper wasn't that great. So here we go. I really hope you enjoyed this little tour, and if you did, please consider to subscribe, follow me around Instagram, and I will see you very soon. Bye bye.